love to film them, you love to click them, we love to post them, you love to flick them, love to share them, you love to watch them, you love to view them. On with the news then, it's Adam and Sam. Yeah, Adam and Sam. Adam and Sam. Whoa, Adam and Sam.
Flick 'em.
Oh, you know they are. Headlines. The Undertaker's WrestleMania opponent has reportedly been revealed. We have an interesting update on The Fiend, and a former Lucha Underground star is set to make his NXT debut. We'll get to it in a bit. Dong! Not my words, the words of Sam Driver's mother when asked what her favourite thing is about me.
Whoa.
Hey, song and a dong. We have
not helping you build any more flat pack later after that.
We have the reported plans for The Undertaker at this year's WrestleMania. Courtesy of WrestleZone, they have reported that Undertaker's opponent is going to be none other than AJ Styles. Immediate thoughts?
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Oh, I can't wait for Taker to beat AJ at Mania.
He will, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine as well. I think the thing about Undertaker is now he's at the point in his career, obviously he's getting on a bit. He needs somebody who is incredible in the ring.
Yeah.
Not to carry him, because that's doing a disservice to the Undertaker, but he needs somebody who's good.
It's not going to be a Bret Hart, Tom McGee situation by any stretch, but he's getting on, he's not quite as mobile. I'd like to see him bust out old school though and be like, I can high fly.
Nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
But I'd worry so much when he got up on that rope.
I mean, he can still go. The tag match with Roman was fantastic. He had a point to prove there. And I'm really excited about this. The one thing I'm sort of thinking about is, how do you get there in storyline terms? I think the match could be really fantastic, but the story, there's not an immediate one that springs to mind. Is it something involving the
AJ
club?
comes out and he goes, this is my yard.
Okay.
We just retread the
Roman goes,
situation.
no, this is my yard.
No,
and Roman goes, no, it's my yard.
We give Roman amnesia for the week, so Roman doesn't remember any of this, right? Roman falls over, bumps his head on a shelf or something, and Roman's got amnesia.
On his doghouse.
Yeah, but it means at Mania he's going to come out as Leakey.
No, okay,
Forget that he's Roman Reigns.
Jesus Christ. I think this is really good news, personally. As I say, I don't quite know how you get there, but it's a match that I'd be excited to see. I just think, those two together?
Yeah. This is going to be great. Undertaker, AJ Styles.
I'm interested to know, everybody likes to fantasy book, and I haven't given it much thought about how you get there in storyline terms. So, if you're watching this, which you are because you can hear and see me, go and leave a comment right now. How would you build to that match, Undertaker versus AJ Styles? Because I'm interested to find out.
I don't know if we just have him come out and run down Undertaker because he's a cocky little arse.
Yeah, I mean it could be as simple as Taker gets out there and then AJ and the club interrupt him.
Yeah.
Oh,
what if down?
What if it's a 3-on-1?
This isn't your time, old man.
Yeah.
This is my time now.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Young up and comer AJ Styles.
Yeah, right. Doing it for TNA. It could be a 3-on-1. He's done it before. He did the 2-on-1, didn't he, at WrestleMania?
Yeah, he'd still win.
Yeah, of course. And that's fine. It's the
3 caskets, even though it's
WrestleMania.
not a casket match. Just bang, bang, bang.
Perfect.
Done. 10-second filler.
Forget the comment. Don't worry about it. Next up, we have a slightly concerning update on The Fiend. Don't get too worried, but it's not good news. It's regarding his lighting. So, for many months, he had the red lighting. It ruined the matches. You couldn't see a pissing thing. And then it went away and it was wonderful and you could watch a match. And that's what sort of wrestling is. Anyway, The Observer noting about a dark match occurrence from last Friday's SmackDown. So Wyatt had a match with The Miz after the TV cameras had stopped rolling. They beat him using the mandible claw. But the interesting thing is here, and it's not good, they brought back the red lighting for it. The assumption is that Daniel Bryan asked for the red lighting to be removed, and then they had a great match, and now they're bringing it back, and this is the worst news ever.
I think you all just can't wait for the long build. This is all a big work.
Yeah, do you think?
I'm telling you. So remember, Sin Cara won. He had the lighting, which means he exists within the Fiend's universe, which means he's the only hero that can take him down. Sin Cara will take the belt off him.
Why are you so troublesome?
Sin Cara won.
Why are you so troublesome in these news videos?
A cheeky chappy.
Yeah, you are. You're not normally like this.
No,
Go back to being miserable, Sam. No, I think it's really bad, and the Hell in a Cell match. was especially bad. But
it sort of made the cage weirdly invisible, but not invisible, because the cage is now red. So under
everything
red light,
was
it's
invisible.
just like
everything, the in-ring action, the out-ring action, everything was invisible. It's really bad news, and I really don't want to see it at WrestleMania. I think it would put a real dampener on things.
The thing is, it looks all right on like close-up camera, like when you're on close, but when you're on a wide shot or if you're in a cage, it just sort of really harms it. And then at the same time, like people in the arena, if you're close, you get a good look at it. If you're in the nosebleeds, with all of that light hammering down on the canvas, it just looks like a blur. It's like if you ever tried to stare into a UV light and you just get that weird blur.
I did it this morning, sir.
You know, like if you pass one though, like if you look into it and it's like all blurry. It's like that effect. It's weird.
Yeah, I think it's a shame, and it's not good for live crowds for sure, as you say. And I just don't want to say. I think they can do something with it. I don't have a problem with special lighting effects for special characters in wrestling, but just tone it down a little bit. Wax some gels on. I don't know.
I've figured it out.
Here we go again. Here we go. It's a bloody hat trick here, I think.
So, you know, you had all of the lights on the crowd that the crowd were getting really angry about.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lighting contractor whose family relies on WWE using his lights, right? And therefore they have to use them. So it's like, we can't put them on the crowd because it'll blind the crowd. So they put them on the ring for the Fiend.
There you go, and there's the inside scoop from Sam Driver yet again. What would you do with the lighting? What would you do with the lighting?
I'd give him the Kane entrance, give him like a really special, like weirdly lit thing if you have to do that. Like he's always had like a more interesting entrance as a whole as Bray, but like
it's fine for the entrance. I don't have a problem with the entrance. Red lighting, obviously.
You can maybe like I don't know like. The thing is, I thought you'd be able to do some sort of story with it where if you were to use the red lights and you wanted to get rid of them, you could basically have it like, the Fiend's been weakened and then he therefore can't control the lighting. If he's this weird spoopy guy that can control it. But I just don't know. I think just give him the entrance and then the second he gets 3, just set it back to red. Like,
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Yeah, I like that as well. I think that's fine. It's just I just want to be able to watch a wrestling match.
Get him a bright red Naomi style like
here we go again.
Suit.
Oh, okay. He is doing it again. All right.
Bright,
so the next story, we're moving straight on. An injury-troubled NXT star is now back full-time. Very good news indeed. Ahead of TakeOver Portland on Sunday night. Tune into the live stream with Sam and Jack. Johnny Gargano has been cleared to work house shows for the first time in a very, very long time. His knee problems. His knee is essentially recovered enough for him to be able to do that. So that's a very, very good news indeed. Great. Are you looking forward? I think it's going to be match of the night. Finn versus Gargano.
It's either going to be that or it's going to be Cole versus Ciampa. But I'm so excited. So excited. Because I think Finn is just going to... they're just going to carry it to such a great match, aren't they? It's going to be great. It is. The
promos leading up to this, just the storyline stuff has been impeccable. I'm really excited about TakeOver. It's just another brilliant card, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just, they always are. I can't remember the last time we sat here and we were like, well, TakeOver's not looking that good, is it?
It's 6 matches this time, though.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So they're fattening them out. It's going to be, 9-hour takeovers before long.
Don't even suggest it. You know they're watching. Next up, a former Lucha Underground star is set to make his NXT debut. Very excited about this indeed. El Hijo del Fantasma, or King Cuerno from Lucha Underground, is now Jorge Bolli.
Right.
Jorge Bolli. And he's teaming with Raul Mendoza.
Oh, okay.
So on Twitter, finally, oh la la time, Mexico's greatest export, see you this Saturday in Fort Pierce. Bring your oh la la game, and we certainly will.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
I haven't really seen much Lucha Underground. Put your pitch.
He was a hunter.
Down.
He was a hunter. He came out with a deer on his head.
Yes.
And he does really good suicide dives.
Right.
Really good.
But I'd heard nothing but great things. I think he was Jack's favourite member of the Lucha Underground cast.
He was.
And the thing is, putting him with Raul Mendoza. Mendoza was sort of, he was Humberto Carrillo. No, just completely forgot his name there. He was Humberto Carrillo's right-hand man.
Yeah.
For a while in NXT, they tagged, they worked matches, and for a while it looked like Mendoza was the more cutting edge of the two. Mm-hmm. He was, pretty all right. And then when Humberto started getting a bit light shone on him, he got a singles match and just blew everybody out the water. So I think it's only a matter of time before he's really called up. But I think it's a good way to introduce him.
It's good, yeah. I like it.
High flying, pretty hard hitting.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
as I say, he's going to be teaming with Raul Mendoza. He was originally signed, or the announcement was made in September 2019.
Ages ago,
yeah, it really
yeah.
was. But there'd been no mention of him because of knee problems that he'd been having. And I actually think that even if this tag team stuff with Raul Mendoza isn't for the long term, it's a good way to bring him back. I think
and especially if he's coming off an injury.
Yeah, exactly. Really excited to see how he does. There's an interview on WWE.com with him where you can see him. And Jorge Bolli. Welcome to the NXT universe. Yeah, smashed it.
Sale.
Next up, a quick preview for tonight's SmackDown. 2 matches announced right now. First of all, we're going to see Bayley defend her SmackDown Women's title against Carmella. Carmella, of course, winning that 4-way.
Yes.
It was meant to happen at Super Showdown. It looks like something's gone on there, and it's happening on tonight's SmackDown.
It's a bit of a strange one, but, needs must with these horrible, strange, weird shows that they do in line with that Sports Authority. But I thought it was weird anyway, but I think we are building for Mania toward maybe Naomi, Bayley.
Really? Over Sasha? Come on.
Well, no, Sasha's aligned with Bayley.
No, I know, but I can't. There's time.
They've not really done anything with it. Sasha's threw her under the bus a couple of times.
Sasha's got to have a big match at Mania.
I
disagree.
I genuinely think it should be Naomi.
I wouldn't be anti it. I think they could have a fantastic match.
She came so close to winning as well, the 4-way. So it was like, and then it felt like they threw Carmella under into the works for a bit, and then have that go back and forth, building up to Mania.
Nice.
That's what I think they might do.
I think
because it would be huge
happen
for Naomi to win it, and then we have another crazy belt because technology's come along so far.
Since more LEDs.
Yeah. Well, she's got an LED light up mask with graphics and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I think what's going to happen is 5 women are going to be announced for the Elimination Chamber, the SmackDown Women's Title Elimination Chamber.
Oh, we've still got Chamber.
Bayley's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Sasha's going to be the last person, and she's going to beat Bayley.
I forgot we had Chamber to go.
Boom, he's done it. He's done it. Also, the other match announced for tonight's SmackDown is Roman Reigns teaming with a mystery partner to take on John Morrison and The Miz. Who do you think that's going to be? Corbin!
It would be funny if
they're the original Odd Couple. Come on, give us what we want.
You want some dog food? And it can't be one of the Usos, because that would just be weird.
Jimmy, you're bear, game!
And then they do twin magic. They just
yes! There you go. Oh, you figured it all out. That's perfect. Oh, bring back a different Anoa'i. Manu, bring back Manu. Manu.
They like to throw people like Shorty G in there. That was a weird thing. Last week SmackDown, Sheamus and Shorty G are feuding, classic 80s style. Sheamus is like, what's all these small people around me? I'm bigger and better. They're like, I'm much bigger than you, therefore I'm better than you. That's their feud. So Sheamus mows through Apollo Crews last week, and then out comes Shorty G, and he just mowed through him. Just bro kick, done. Like, not even, didn't get anything in. It was just bang. Like, it was like, okay, so this is a feud, but he's just leveled him after a match.
Yeah, sure, okay. Finalamon, WWE star is dating a songwriter and musician. TMZ reporting that Alexa Bliss is now dating singer and songwriter Ryan Cabrera, making him the luckiest man in the world. There's your showbiz news for you.
Don't be too sad, Adam. Just don't be too sad. Your time will come. You are also a singer-songwriter.
Exactly.
These intros don't write themselves.
No, they do not.
No.
See ya.
Hit him up, Lexi.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.